After Blake Gallo and Sylvie Brett ended their respective stints, Firehouse 51 bids goodbye to another firefighter in Chicago Fire Season 12. What's the story behind it? Let's find out right here on ScreenRant. While One Chicago and other long-running ensembles have proven that they can survive ensemble changes, Chief Bowden's team has faced some big exits in a very short period. Blake Gallo left the show at the start of the year to leave the Windy City. Several episodes later, and after her engagement in the Chicago Fire Season 11 finale, Sylvie Brett tying the knot with Matt Casey paved the way for her move to Portland, Oregon. Now, the first responder procedural is going through another round of goodbyes.
Look, I'm not trying to stick my nose in your business, but you seemed a little off earlier. I don't know if you're still dealing with that bug or whatever, but
Nah, not okay.
Taking it to his official Instagram, Flynn confirms the end of his stint as Derek Gibson in Chicago Fire Season 12. Flynn just joined Firehouse 51 in Chicago Fire Season 12 as Stella Kidd attempted to fill the vacant spot that Gallo left. He was previously in the house working with Kylie Estevez. His exit comes after he realizes that there are some personal matters that he needs to sort out first. Still, his departure from the show is unexpected, especially since he was just starting to assimilate himself into Firehouse 51. As with the majority of newcomers, Gibson struggled to get comfortable at Firehouse 51. He wasn't comfortable with the team's dynamic, especially since Chief Bowden's unit is extremely tight-knit. Thanks to the help of Sam Carver, who took it upon himself to reach out, Gibson eventually started to settle in. Unfortunately, before he is able to fully find his place at Firehouse 51, he decides to leave the squad to work on his initial issues. This also means that Chicago Fire won't be able to fully take advantage of Gibson's potential as a member of Firehouse 51. One of the biggest possibilities coming from his arrival is the idea of Gibson and Carver becoming the new Matt Casey and Kelly Severide. With Jesse Spencer now gone and Taylor Kinney plagued with rumors of leaving One Chicago, the new duo could have assumed their spot as the next generation poster boys of Chicago Fire. After diffusing their initial conflict, Carver and Gibson's vulnerable conversation offered an insight into a burgeoning friendship that could carry the show into its next chapter. Sadly, with Flynn leaving, that can no longer fully come to fruition. Aside from that, Chicago Fire now has to find another replacement firefighter for Firehouse 51, essentially putting them back to square one in terms of the process. And don't forget to subscribe to ScreenRant.